So before my accident, my life was pretty much your typical teenager. I tell people all the time I was a country boy, so I grew up on a cotton farm. My family grew up in church. I grew up in church. My grandmother was my Sunday school teacher as long as I can remember, as far back as I can remember, so I grew up there. But up until my accident, I guess you would say I was the typical teenager. A little wild, a little rambunctious, nothing crazy, but definitely living my own life. I guess that leading up to my accident, I guess the story I always tell people, I was 2 weeks into my freshman year of college, so I had no sleep. I'd been home, actually, it was dove season. I said I was a country boy, so I'd been home hunting with some of my high school friends that I hadn't seen in 2 weeks, so we were up the night before, kind of hanging out, just experiencing life, I guess, living life the best we could. Fell asleep driving, flipped my truck, was ejected from either the side window or the back window. We don't really know which one, and then the truck landed on top of me and rolled over me. So that was the day of the accident. I don't remember the doctor telling me I would never walk, but I remember the love that filled the room. So it was just something that I kind of evolved through, I guess. I accepted the fact that I wouldn't walk pretty quickly. How that surfaced, I guess, was a little different. I was mad for a while, mad at everybody, mad at the wall, mad at everything, mad at God. And I guess through that, just accepting the fact that I wouldn't walk again was never really as big as why I was still here. I didn't really know why He didn't take me home. At that point that I was asking the wrong question, that I needed to change my prayer, I guess, from why did you let this happen to me to how are you going to use me now? Yeah, I'm here. I'd always believed in Christ, and it just seemed like after my wreck, things weren't going my way. I didn't feel like they were going my way. I'm trying to just reconcile life in a wheelchair. But then once I changed that prayer and I started asking the right question, things just kind of fell in place. Things got a lot better. But I promised Him that as long as He would put a door in front of me, I would roll through that door. It didn't matter what was on the other side. It didn't matter how scary it was. It didn't matter how much of a challenge it would be. I didn't always want to go through them. A lot of it was scary. But it also led to things like Carrie becoming my wife, like 3 amazing children, friendships, a deeper relationship with my God. What you realize, I guess, when you're living in God's will is that it's the best place to be. It's peace, it's love, it's understanding. It's not always great. There's hard times. He's not going to give you constant peace. I feel like you're going to have those rough times because you've got to have those rough times so that you can be a witness to other people. He kept me alive through the wreck, but she's the one that's kept me alive since then. So yeah, she's a constant source of comfort for me. When I've had a bad day, it takes 5 minutes of being with her, and things just kind of melt away. So she's my comfort. Yeah, so our kids are our biggest joy. It was a big, I guess, struggle for us going through what we were going to do, how we were going to have kids, if we were going to go the normal route that people go through, or if we were going to adopt. But God led us to adoption. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, there are miracles. 3 kids that are going to have struggles, that have had struggles, that will continue to have struggles, but they don't let it stop them. To get to see that and to be their dad and their mom, it's amazing to watch. It has been a hard year on so many levels, so many different reasons, and people have been through things worse than me, for sure. But yeah, if you stop If you look for the moments or the path that He's leading you toward, then you're going to find that peace. You're going to find where you're supposed to be.